A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the closing ceremony of ReproSex 2024. After 2 days filled with invaluable insights and collaborations, we now reach the conclusion of an incredibly productive conference. So, with hundreds of speakers and 350 participants from more than 25 countries, ladies and gentlemen, this wonderful conference has brought together a global community dedicated to advanced sexual and reproductive health. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we close, to reflect on the partnerships and solutions flowed that highlighted the power of collaboration, envisioning a future that's healthier for all of us. Now, before we get started with the proceedings, ladies and gentlemen, we want to take this moment to express our heartfelt gratitude to our fantastic sponsors and technical partners. A very big thank you goes to Sri Lanka Medical Association, National STD AIDS Control Program, International Planned Parenthood Federation, Center for Cancer Research, University of Sri Jayawardenepura, Center for Evaluation, University of Sri Jayawardenepura, Menopause Society of Sri Lanka, Population Association of Sri Lanka. We'd also like to say a very big thank you to our sponsors, International Planned Parenthood Federation, Swedish Association for Sexuality Education, Global Fund, SKPA2 Project Health Equity Matters, Sri Lankan Airlines, Shield Travel Part, Center for Poverty Analysis, Selin Foundation, SureTex Limited, Bangkok, Thailand, Olu Tropical Water, Hatton National Bank, Vijay Newspapers Limited as the official print media partner. Ladies and gentlemen, shall we give them a big round of applause? Because this event would not have come to life if it weren't for their support. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have also prepared a brief video for you that offers a glimpse into this entire two-day conference. So let's take a look at the screen. What a wonderful journey it has been. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now we are all set to start our final proceedings for this conference. So to officially welcome all of you and begin this closing ceremony, it is my honor to invite to the lectern Mr. Chandima Gunawardena, immediate past president, Board of Directors, PA Sri Lanka.
I don't think all of you all have come to listen to me when you see the music set up here. It's much more, I think, fascinating for everybody to listen. Having said that, let me do the honors that I have. Aiboan, Wanakam, Salam Alaikum, and good afternoon or good evening. Distinguished guests, esteemed speakers, panelists, participants, ladies and gentlemen. As we come to a close of ReproSex 2024, Sri Lanka's first international conference on sexual and reproductive health. I stand before you with immense pride and gratitude for the remarkable journey we have shared over these 2 transformative days, dwelling in extensive deliberations that would have enriched all of you to return home wiser than before. The event marks a special milestone in the sexual and reproductive health in Sri Lanka, a sector that continues to evolve and grow, fueled by our collective passion and commitment. It has been an honor to witness the rich exchange of ideas, research perspectives from professionals, advocates, innovators dedicated to advancing SRH globally. All of you are committed to enhance the quality of life within the SRHR sphere. Among you are volunteers offering their services to this noble cause due to sheer dedication and commitment by choice, and those professionals having an unmatched knowledge base and experience in the field of SRHR. This conference has not just been a platform for sharing knowledge, but also for reaffirming our global commitment to enhancing the quality of life for individuals and communities through SRH advancements. I take this opportunity to salute you all, volunteers and non-volunteers alike, for providing your time and effort to this noble cause, catering to the deserving group across the globe. The discussions we have engaged in spanning adolescent health, family planning, subfertility, gender equity, and the growing impact of digital interventions in SRH reflect the depth of our dedication and the pressing need for global collaboration. The challenge that we face in this field are shared across the borders, and it is through united international efforts we can make real progress. In this regard, it is worth it to mention the role of International Planned Parenthood Federation in pursuing the multi-pillar initiatives, flagging the ethos of the Federation, serve the deserving communities represented in over 100. For many decades, or perhaps centuries, SRHR was not a labeled doctrine. Based on localized social and cultural practices, I believe the needs would have been addressed in relative terms. The world has moved on. Attention to SRHR has progressed. Yet, due to inadequacies of or distortions priority for SRHR and influenced by man-made barriers has resulted in insufficient resource allocations for SRHR, depriving provision of SRHR services to the needy. Natural calamities, civil disturbances, social, economic, and geopolitical frictions, to mention a few, has left significant segments of the global population unreached and continue to suffer, whilst reachable has been deprived due to lack of resources. As we speak, global dynamics are changing right now, and we are at crossroads. It's a serious road that we are in. Conferences such as these will provide courage, determination, and stimulus to penetrate barriers in fulfillment of desired results. I must underscore the importance of good governance embedded in the way we do things, be it delivering outreach initiatives, advocacy activities, or providing SRH services to the deserving population. Good governance is a much spoken about narrative, particularly by donor groups and resource providers. Taken in the correct spirit, this narrative stimulates resource allocations to the deserving initiative. Donor groups and resource owners make no bones about their priorities on this front. This is a message that I would like to leave behind, ponder, amidst the remarkable deliberations concluded during your plenary sessions and conclusion. I am confident with the strength of this community, we will continue to make significant strides towards a future where sexual reproductive health is accessible, inclusive, and equitable to all. Over the past 2 days, I have been reminded of the immense magnitude of and significance of our work towards enrichment of SRHR knowledge base. Passion, insight, and courage displayed by each of you in addressing some of the most difficult issues in SRH have reinforced the idea sexual and reproductive health is not a public health issue, but a fundamental human right. The work we do goes far beyond improving health outcomes. It empowers individuals, especially the most vulnerable, to make informed choices about their bodies, their health, and their future. I would like to take this opportunity to highlight the importance of inclusivity and equity to our work, ensuring that SRH services reach underserved populations, women, adolescent, the LGBTQI plus community, others who face systematic barriers is a professional and a moral obligation. As we move forward, it's critical that we continue advocating for policies and programs that meet the needs of all individuals, leaving no one behind. The Family Planning Association of Sri Lanka, with over 7 decades of service, consistently demonstrated unwavering commitment to supporting diverse communities across the country. Our new strategy, boldly beyond boundaries, which focuses on innovation and knowledge sharing, represents a bold step forward in positioning Sri Lanka as a hub for global SR. ReproSex 2024 is just the beginning of this vision. Step forward, providing leadership in knowledge exchange, not only locally, but also internationally. This conference would not have been possible without the dedicated effort of many. I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to the organizing committee, the technical committee, and review panels, our esteemed speakers, panelists, moderators, and our logistical partners for their tireless commitment in making ReproSex 2024 success. I also want to express my sincere gratitude to our sponsors, whose generous support has been vital to the success of this event. Special thanks to our international delegates traveling great distances to be part of this conference. Your participation has enriched our discussions and broadened our perspectives, and we are deeply grateful for your contribution. As we conclude, I encourage all of us to take with you valuable lessons we have learned, the meaningful connections we have made, and the renewed energy to continue our work. The road ahead is undoubtedly challenging, but I am confident with the strength of this community, we will continue to make significant strides towards a future where sexual and reproductive health access inclusive and equitable for all. We have had a lot of water and rain in the past few months or few weeks, and all these foreign delegates who have come brought us some sunshine, and thank you very much for that. And I hope you or everybody takes time to see this country, beautiful country, and go around and take back good memories of Sri Lanka. Thank you once again for your dedication, passion, and commitment. Together we are shaping a brighter, healthier, and more equitable future for generations to come. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chandina Gunawardene, for those warm and insightful thoughts. With that, ladies and gentlemen, let's now turn our attention to the key highlights of ReproSex 2024. To walk us through this, we are honored to have Mr. Kunle Adini, Country Representative UNFPA Sri Lanka, Country Director UNFPA Maldives. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause and welcome him.
I think just like the immediate past president, I don't know if these drums is what we should be doing now, because I can imagine the audience who've been talking and talking about things in a room. They must be keen to dance this evening. So this looks very great, and so I don't take too much of your time. Secondly, I think we actually need some of this in our lives now. There are many things that should concern us now, so I think this is important. The board chair of Family Planning Sri Lanka, international delegates, the CEO, friends and people that I know, and all our international and national delegates. It's beautiful to see you here today, and it's sunny outside, as it was said. There are many things to be concerned about, but I've been told to do some technical highlights. But I thought I would share my reflections, personal, and it might be more important. 30 years ago, to this day, countries gathered, CSO nations gathered in Cairo, Egypt, and created the landmark declaration, the International Conference on Population and Development, which is basically the mantra that really guides the work you're all doing in sexual and reproductive health. That process, for the first time, really looked at human beings, at human and centered reproductive health around the individual, as opposed to the population and all things we do. And it raised issues around fundamental human rights and the rights of every woman to choose and to live a filled and fulfilling life. Over the years, we've done a lot of fantastic work across nations, and it's important to continue to remind ourselves of the progress that has been made. Maternal mortality has reduced significantly, even in low middle-income countries. Access to family planning, information, and services has significantly increased. And 20 years ago, when I started this work, we were in somewhere else, and I started in HIV, and I've seen this significant improvement in knowledge, in science, in experience, and in partnership, across the world that has built that. However, if someone told me that in 2024, we will be seeing a regression in rights and choices for women, young people, and families, it would have been some kind of a doubt for me. And that is when we talk about the dynamism of humans, what we are. Every time we continue to change and metamorphose, and new ideas come, new thinking comes, and it should not be the strangest of things. But what that calls for is that we that are in this room and around needs to continue to be that guard, that wall that really preserves the rights and choices of everyone. So I congratulate you for coming far and wide to do this and to speak about these issues. And because you've done that, ReproSex 2024 becomes a significant conference. And I'm sure that some years to come, we will refer to this day in this room on what we started. I congratulate the organizers, FPSL, for doing this. And I really want to just speak about, and I've looked at rapporteur notes and everything and sessions that I attended, and pick up a few things that stuck out to me. The conference has covered a spectrum of SRA topics that are essential to diverse populations. We heard the keynote address yesterday that really spoke about access of young people to sexual and reproductive health as a key issue in South Asia. So adolescent health is very important. And I think the first session, really discussed comprehensive sexuality education. We are witnessing significant blocks by policies and gatekeepers for young people, and in 2024 might not have simple knowledge to look after themselves and take control of their own life and make informed choices. So it's important to continue to address this important area of adolescent health and the future of family planning. We spoke about innovative approaches around using technologies to avoid gatekeeping, and also spoke about equity and gender issues in addressing sexual and reproductive health. For us in Sri Lanka and many other parts of South Asia, addressing subfertility might be very important because over time, it might not be an area we are focused on. Many countries and nations, thought of family planning as a control measure. But now the right of the woman to also our work in ensuring that we do knowledge and technologies to also support the person who wants to have a child remains an area that I think we can do more work. And that also came out in these areas. We spoke about the need for legal reforms in many areas. We know that the laws are some issues that have been used to hamper. I think to say that the woman's body is over-legislated, and everything around the woman's body will create some form of legislation or order. I don't know if there should be legislation at all, but I know that it is completely over-regulated and legislated. So I work to continue to work for legal reforms in SRH universally and those issues, and to discuss potential way for strong legal foundation. It's not going to come tomorrow, but to continue to make sure that politicians have targets. They really focus on where they want to go. They are extremely strategic, and understanding that the legal system and processes are one that can really shape the rights and choices and the future of generations becomes more important. So in Sri Lanka and beyond, we must shape SRA policies to be right-based and a framework to respect individual autonomy, consent, freedom of choices, and discrimination. Things that we have raised in other areas but needs to be brought to SRH. And I think that really came out strongly. Policy would also play a pivotal role in SRH outcomes. And ReproSex reinforced the importance of data-driven and adaptable policy. Evidence generation continues to be key, and I heard that true. It's important to understand, even though some see the evidence and ignore it, but you cannot argue. Our point really has to continually be made with evidence, and working like I said around comprehensive policies would be great. There might be a need of programmatic shifts, and I think the speaker before me mentioned that on centering programming around access and inclusivity and equity. I work for the United Nations Population Fund, the lead UN agency around sexual and reproductive health, and I remember that at some point we were very generalistic in programming, but if you do programming in a completely generalistic way, you will leave people behind because we are not all starting from the same place, and we do not. I don't know how many of us have seen that equality thing that we're not all starting from the same place. So it's important to consider the more vulnerable population in our programming and to ensure that we can reach people wherever they are and in the way they need to be reached. So we need to input flexibility in our programming and specifically target young people, LGBTQ communities, and even people with disabilities that we might seem to not, there must be significant focus on this group. There's a significant role of government and civil and CSOs working together. Oftentimes in this our business, we've seen in a way that government is on this side in places and CSOs are here. The center never holds. Sometimes the UN becomes that bridge because we have to do that. But we must enhance this understanding of making sure that we leave room. We always leave room for a conversation. It's not like we will never have conflicts, but resolving conflict through peaceful means and ensure that we always get in the room to do things together, and bridging policy gaps in policy and practice will be very key. So the government and CSOs, I'm happy that the government was here yesterday, significantly supporting this government. The government of Sri Lanka has been very proactive with sexual and reproductive health in many areas, and it must be noted, more can be done, but I think that we must really think of our strategies to reach government. We must make another call to the academia and research, and we have a lot of evidence from the field that we must continue to document and should also lead us for the research. And it's key that with both scientific and sociological research studies are necessary to begin to adapt. I do not know when we had the last, I was talking to a friend who works for an organization doing research on new contraceptive methods. And we know that how often do we do this, and some more work needs to be done on that. But also to better understand decision-making processes, how people arrive at decisions, the conceptualization stages of life, especially around young people. It will be important to document. And I think ReproSex really spoke about this, which is indeed very commendable. There's many more things to say, but I just want to reiterate the power of partnership. Building alliances like this conference has done will be very significant to leverage that. And I think we can move faster and further in doing that. I do hope, and I'm thinking that this conference leads to some kind of journal, whereby we journal our experiences, we document this through FPSL, IPPF. It's a major, partner-based organization that we can continue to document this and also prepare for next year or the next time. I hope that this is continuous and that we can build and it can be stronger and we build more engagement to do more in this. With that, partnership will strengthen. We will be able to respond to the needs of our people and carry the torch further. I thank everybody for listening to me. It's a very beautiful country. I've been here 2.5 years. As you know, I don't look very Sri Lankan, but I don't look very, but I'm completely imbibed in rice and curry. So if you've not had rice and curry, please make sure you do that whilst you're here. Sri Lanka is special. The spice is good enough and it's not so hot. So thank you so much, and I really wish you all the best as we continue to advance rights and choices for all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for sharing those impactful highlights. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have almost come to the end of today's proceedings. But before we wrap things up, we'd like to take this moment to express our heartfelt gratitude to everyone who contributed to make this event a grand success. So to do the honors, I'd like to invite Mr. M. Suchira Suranga, Director of Organizational Learning and Evaluation at FPS Sri Lanka.
Good evening, everyone. Distinguished invitees, guests, respected colleagues, and friends. It's truly an honor to stand before you at the conclusion of ReproSex 2024, the International Conference of Sexual and Reproductive Health. When we began this conference, actually planning for this conference, ReproSex 2024, early in this year, we anticipated a smaller event. However, with the support of all our enthusiasm and partnership and sponsors, we were able to scale up up this conference up to this level, which we experience now. Reviewing 150 abstracts, which we received, over 150 abstracts, which we received around the world, is not an easy task. And it went through a double-blind review through two experts, independent, and within a very short period of. So my special thanks to our technical committee and the abstract review committee for their commitment and voluntary contribution and their expertise and all to complete this review process timely and come up with a very good abstracts after shortlisting and selecting abstract for oral and poster present. Your expertise and guidance have shaped the high quality content and impactful session we experienced during past 2 days. And over 100 speakers from around 20 countries share their valuable insight during past 2 days. And we heard to most of these valuable insights from over 100 speakers within past 2 days. Within only 2 days, it's a kind of big achievement that country like Sri Lanka can do. And we deeply grateful for each of these their contribution, their voluntary contribution. Actually, we didn't pay for any of these, and they contributed voluntarily for these to come up with this to complete this successful event. On behalf of the organizing committee, I extend my grateful gratitude to Dr. Palita Mahipala, the Secretary of Ministry of Health, along with all the partners, the Family Health Bureau, Health Promoter and Health Promotion Bureau, and National STD AIDS Control Program for their support, guidance, and my special thanks to the National Institute of Education for their support and contribution throughout the last 1 year. And our technical partners, including National STD AIDS Control Program, Sri Lanka Medical Association, International Planned Parenthood Federation, Center for Cancer Research at University of Sri Jayawardenepura, Center for Evaluation at University of Sri Jayawardenepura, Menopause Society of Sri Lanka, Sri Lanka Population Association have provided invaluable support and expertise throughout the planning and implementation of this great event. We deeply appreciate the contribution of our sponsors, the International Planned Parenthood Federation, the Studies Association of Sexuality Education, the RFSU, and Global Fund Skipa 2 project funded through Health Equity Matters, Sri Lanka Airlines as our official travel partner, and Center for Poverty Analysis, Celine Foundation, Certex Limited of Bangkok, and Old Tropical Water, Hatton National Bank, Vijay Newspaper as our official print media partner. They provided much contribution which need to success this event. A special thanks to IPPS South Asian Regional Office for enabling over 40 international participants to join us here. Strengthening the contribution and conference reach beyond Sri Lanka. I also wish to recognize the leadership and support received from FPA Sri Lanka President, Board of Directors, Technical Advisory Committee, and our Executive Director to complete this event very. Organizing 21 session within 2 days is not an easy. So we had 21 session within last 2 days. My special gratitude for the incredible dedication of our conference subcommittees. We had three subcommittees and session coordinators. We had 21 session coordinators who coordinated this event, and all the FPA Sri Lanka staff who contributed for this, and our volunteers who worked tirelessly to behind the screen to ensure this smooth operation and the session. And my special thanks to University of Colombo, University of Kelaniya, and University of Sri Jayawardenepura to sending us a batch of volunteers to smooth operation of this event. Our communication, editorial, and design team played a critical role in crafting, preparing of all conference materials and conference proceeding book, and including and promotional content. Additionally, I extend special thanks to those who manage invitations, registrations, and logistics throughout the event with such care and attention, so that we could start the session on time. We initially planned to organize this gathering with participation of 300 delegates, including FPH, which ended up with more than 400 delegates representing over 25 countries, including FPH. Thank you for your presence and active participation. Your engagement has enriched every aspect of this conference, and we are honored to have you with us in this event today. As we conclude and also I would like to express my special thanks to Mr. Chandima Gunawardena, the immediate past president, and to Mr. Kunle Adeni, the country representative for UNFPA for Sri Lanka and country director Maldives for the insightful to address during this closing ceremony. As we conclude ReproSex 2024, I request you all kind understanding of any oversight that happened from us during past. With this, we look forward to realizing the aspiration and ideas shared over the past 2 days and building a healthier and more inclusive world. Thank you for being part of this journey. Wishing you all a pleasant stay at Colombo and a safe journey back to your home. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sushira Suranga, for those thoughtful words of appreciation. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for what we're going to do next, we will need the support of all of you. We want to capture this beautiful moment in a nice photograph, so we will be taking a selfie. So what we want you to do is we want you to look as lively and cheerful as possible so you can do some fun actions to show that you're having fun here. So I hope you're all set to take the selfie. On the count of 3, shall we take the photograph? So when I say 3, all of you can do something fun. Photographers, are we ready? All right. Thank you very much. So we have now come to the end of this inspiring journey at ReproSex 2024. So as we leave, let us carry forward the partnerships, insights, and renewed commitment to advancing sexual and reproductive health worldwide. So I'd like to say a very big thank you to all the participants, the organizers, sponsors, and speakers for contributing to make this event a grand success. Now, we have a joyful performance prepared for you, a cultural presentation that is going to celebrate the vibrant heritage of Sri Lanka, friends. So this performance is going to offer a glimpse into the rich traditions and artistry of our nation. And it will be followed by a beautiful music performance by our band, the very talented Chandimal's Second Connection. So we'd like to invite all of you to join with the band and sing, because we do want you to enjoy this evening to the fullest. So thank you very much, everyone, for joining us here today, and have a pleasant evening. So without further ado, let's go ahead with our cultural presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for the talented group of performers from the Police.
त्रैलोक्य तिलकं श्रेष्ठं इष्टार्थ सिद्धि संभवं प्रणमामि सततं भक्ति त्रिरत्ने सर्व मंगला वंदे पालमुव बुद्धराज देवनु सादा मयवानी देवनु सागा रात्रि वेदला सतुरी तारण आत्मोदो රජුනේ ඔබේ මට අවසර ලැබෙනුවනේ
good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, good evening. Right. Have a nice time, a nice day. Okay? We are exotic. Entertain your wonderful evening. We'll have to start very beautiful Sri Lankan song. Original song by Priya Surya Sena. It's our version, na? Enjoy. Etoran mantulin pataselayen sedi Etoran mantulin pataselayen sedi mudu sita hima mudun matorin ebi balanawa Sitan etolokayen nerit melowen sitan etolokayen nerit dila pitalo hitve dilena ha 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 at the Suda Purin Betty, read about the Hasanganam. At the Suda Purin Betty, on the record, on the record, on the record, the little ha 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 ha. මම යන්නම් ගෙල්ලු ටික මම එවි බලනවා the red Thank you. Like another beautiful Indian. So,
चुरा लिया है तुमने जो दिल को,
yeah.
नजर में चुराना सनम, बदल के मेरी तुम जिंदगानी, गए बदल न जाना सनम, ले लिया लेकर मुझको ना मिलाना, चुरा लिया है तुमने जो दिल को, नजर नहीं चुराना सनम, बदल के मेरी तुम जिंदगानी, गए बदल न जाना सनम. बाहर बन के आओ कभी तुम्हारी दुनिया में, गुजर न जाए जिंदगी किसी तमन्ना में. बाहर बन के आओ कभी तुम्हारी दुनिया में, गुजर न जाए जिंदगी किसी तमन्ना में. तुम मेरी हो, तुम मेरी हो, आज तो इतना वादा पर दे जाना, चुरा लिया है तुमने जो दिल को, नजर नहीं चुराना सनम, बदल के मेरी तुम जिंदगानी, गए बदल न जाना सनम. अकेले मेरे अरमान तड़प तड़प के रोते, मेरे में तो क्या होते जो तुम मेरे लिए आते. अकेले मेरे अरमान तड़प तड़प के रोते, मेरे में तो क्या होते जो तुम मेरे लिए होते. तुम मेरे हो, तुम मेरे हो, आज तो इतना वादा पर दे जाना, चुरा लिया है तुमने जो दिल को, नजर नहीं चुराना सनम, बदल के मेरी तुम जिंदगानी, गए बदल न जाना सनम, ले लिया दिल मेरा दिल, लेकर मुझको ना मिलाना, चुरा लिया है तुमने जो दिल को, नजर नहीं चुराना सनम, बदल के मेरी तुम जिंदगानी, गए बदल न जाना सनम. Thank you.
Thank you.
රැය පහන් කළා ඔබ ගැන සිතමින් මාහද උමතුවෙන් ඊලනුවන් දකිනාතුරු ඔබගේ මානෙත් අවදියෙන් සොඳුරු ආදරේ මිහිර විඳින්නද අප සිත් එක් වේවි අපේ ආදරේ උණුසුම ලබමින් මේ සිත් සැරසේවි කිසම්මියේ සෙල්ලම් කළ හැටි තවමත් මට මතකයි පෙරළ දිගේ ගම් ඉවුරු දිගේ ඇවිදපු හැටි මට මතකයි යවනියකදී ඔබ මාටගෙන මේ සැන්දෑයාමේ සොඳුරු ආදරේ මිහිර විඳින්නද මේ සුළුහිරියා මා සුන්දර සිහිනයක් දැවුවා අප මත කර සිහිනයක් දැවුවා ඔබ මත කර සිහිනයක් දැවුවා පියාවරියේ මා සුන්දර සිහිනයක් දැවුවා අප මත කර සිහිනයක් දැවුවා ඔබ මත කර සිහිනයක් දැවුවා පියාවරියේ රැය පහන් කළා ඔබ ගැන සිතමින් මාහද උමතුවෙන් ඊලනුවන් දකිනාතුරු ඔබගේ මානෙත් අවදියෙන් සොඳුරු ආදරේ මිහිර විඳින්නද අප සිත් එක් වේවි අපේ ආදරේ උණුසුම ලබමින් මේ සිත් සැරසේවි මා සුන්දර සිහිනයක් මැවුවා අප වත කර සිහිනයක් මැවුවා ඔබ මත කර සිහිනයක් මැවුවා පියාවරියේ මා සුන්දර සිහිනයක් මැවුවා අප වත කර සිහිනයක් මැවුවා ඔබ මත කර සිහිනයක් මැවුවා පියාවරියේ මා සුන්දර සිහිනයක් මැවුවා අප වත කර සිහිනයක් මැවුවා ඔබ මත කර සිහිනයක් මැවුවා පියාවරියේ මා සුන්දර සිහිනයක් මැවුවා අප වත කර සිහිනයක් මැවුවා ඔබ මත කර සිහිනයක් මැවුවා
Everybody, please come to the dance floor. පොඩි flow එකක් තියෙනවා එන්න ඉස්සරහ. හිත හිරි වැටුණාදෝ ඇස් දෙක දැකලා එවන්නද ආදරේ සුසුමක තියලා වේදනා හිතේ තියා පුරා ආඳා සාගරේ එහා ඉඳන් ආදරේ කළා හින්ද වූ ආදරේ හිද සිතුවම් කළා හැඟුම් පහසින් රහසක් කීවා
හිතහිරි වැටුණාදෝ ඇස් දෙක දැකලා එවන්නද ආදරේ සුසුමක තියලා
ඇසි දෙක දැකලා එවන් නොදාදනේ සුසුමක තියලා හිත හිරි වැටුනාදෝ ඇසි දෙක දැකලා එවන් නොදාදනේ සුසුමක තියලා එවන් නොදාදනේ සුසුමක තියලා එවන් නොදාදනේ සුසුමක තියලා.
Thank you, thank you.
තවත් වරක් මට පාසැල් යන්නට ලැබුණොත් මම යනවා. සතක් බැස ගියා අවරගිරි ඉරක් උදා කරලා. මටත් ලොවක් තිබුණා මතකයි මම ඉමි සිහි කරලා. දිලුම් මල් පිපුණු දෙවැට දිගී පාසැල් ගිය කාලේ මල් වගේ සිනාසුණු කෙල්ලන් හා මතකයි මගේ බාලේ. විවිකයක් ලද විටදී අපි දුව පැන ඇවිදිනවා. ගණන් තමයි මගේ සිතට වඩේ නිතරම වරදිනවා. ගමේ පාසැලේ වැඩට අපි පෙරමුණ ගෙන යනවා. තවත් වරක්
නිත්‍ය කරන්දර යුවල තමයි තෝපෙතිනාදන් වලට සමය මගේ මත ඔබේ සව යහන තමයි ඔබ සොයනාමල් ඉල්ලේ මමයි ඔබ සොයනාමල් ඉල්ලේ මමයි. අඳුරින් මරවැල් හතරේ පවා ආල
Hey girls, please come forward. Meninda pota. Right, Kati. Right.
සිතේ සුසුම් නිවෙනා ගායනා ඔබි සවන සොයා සෙනගින් පාවෙලා ඇතියම් රැයේ රැඟුමන් රඟා මතක ලෝකේ වේදනා අමතක කළා ආදරේට කියන කතා බොළඳ උනාට සාදරේක ගැඹුරද නේද ඔයාට
ආදරේට කියන කතා බොළඳ උනාට සාදරේක ගැඹුරද නේද ඔයාට
සිත ඇදිලා ඉන හෙනවා මල්ලතිරු සුවයහනේ මල්ලතුරා පවසලු ආදරවන්තයින් පෙරු ඔලද කතා
ආදරේට කියන කතා බොළඳ උනාට සාදරේක ගැඹුරද නේද ඔයාට
ආදරේට කියන කතා බොළඳ උනාට සාගරේක
දැනේ නොවේද ඔයාට ආදරේට කියන කතා බොලද උනාට සාගරේක ගැඹුර දැනේ නොවේද ඔයාට ආදරේට කියන කතා බොලද උනාට සාගරේක ගැඹුර දැනේ නොවේද ඔයාට ආවේ වන බඹරෙක් වාගේ ආද මල වෙතට ඔයාගේ ලස්සන ඔබ වෙයි මාගේ මිනිමුතුසේ ඔබව මටාගේ
ඕ හැමදිනම මාවේ මිනිමුතුසේ ඔබ මටාගේ පෙම්බර රජන කියන්නා
පෙම්ලොව රජමාලිගය
මම ඔබ ළඟ සිටින
සෑමදින ඔබ රකිදෙමි ඔබ පෙම් රැදින වේපියේ ආවේ වන බඹරෙක් වාගේ අද මල වෙතට ඔයාගේ
පිටිනාද ඔබගේ හදවත සනසයි මගේ
ලස්සන ඔබ වෙයි මාගේ මිනිමුතුසේ ඔබව මටාගේ
ඕ හැමදිනම මාවේ මිනිමුතුසේ ඔබ මටාගේ සතුටින් සිනාසෙන්නකෝ
පිපි පෙම් කුසුම මහදේ
මගේ හදවතට හරා
ගති මගේ දෙන්නේ තදහා බැරිමද මගේ දෙන්නේ තරදේ ආවේ වන බඹරෙක් වාගේ අද මල වෙතට ඔයාගේ
පිටිනාද ඔබගේ හදවත සනසයි මගේ
ලස්සන ඔබ වෙයි මාගේ මිනිමුතුසේ ඔබව මටාගේ
ඕ හැමදිනම මාවේ මිනිමුතුසේ ඔබ මටාගේ උල්සන පායනවගේ පෙම්බද දහරෝපනගේ
ඔබ ළඟ සිටිනවනම්
ඔබ මාහත සකනා
නැට සඳ එළිය මටාගේ ආගේ වන බඹරෙක් වාගේ අද මල වෙතට ඔයාගේ
පිටිනාද ඔබගේ හදවත සනසයි මගේ
ලස්සන ඔබ වෙයි මාගේ මිනිමුතුසේ ඔබව මටාගේ
ඕ හැමදිනම මාවේ මිනිමුතුසේ ඔබ මටාගේ
ලස්සන ඔබ වෙයි මාගේ මිනිමුතුසේ ඔබව මටාගේ
ඕ හැමදිනම මාවේ මිනිමුතුසේ ඔබ මටාගේ Thank you.
Okay, will I invite Professor Indralal, please? Please come to the bandstand, sing a song. ලස්සන සින්දු දෙයක් අහන්න පුළුවන් දැන්. ಭಾರತೀಯ ටික පොඩ්ඩ එමු අපි ආපහු ඩාන්ස් කරමු මේ සින්දු දෙකෙන් පස්සේ.
मेरे मित्र आजा तुझको पुकारे मेरे गीत रे मेरे गीत रे ओ मेरे मितवा मेरे गीत रे आजा तुझको पुकारे मेरे गीत रे मेरे गीत रे ओ मेरे मितवा नाम न जानो तेरा देश न जानो नाम न जानो तेरा देश न जानो ये फूलों की ये झूलों की ये फूलों की ये झूलों की रुत न जाएगी तेरे आजा तुझको पुकारे मेरे गीत रे मेरे गीत रे ओ मेरे मितवा मेरे गीत रे आजा तुझको पुकारे मेरे गीत रे मेरे गीत रे ओ मेरे मितवा तरसेगे कब तक प्यासे मुरलिया तरसेगे कब तक प्यासे मुरलिया बरसेगे कब मेरे आंगन बदरिया छोड़ पे आजा छोड़ पे आजा दुनिया की हर गीत रे आजा तुझको पुकारे मेरे गीत रे मेरे गीत रे ओ मेरे मितवा मेरे गीत रे आजा तुझको पुकारे मेरे गीत रे मेरे गीत रे ओ मेरे मितवा
माँ के तेरा आना है नजर आमा ए मोहत सीने अदबा के माँ तू लुबीला ऐसे लुबीला राह से सुसुमने अद ऐसे see everybody you Nilma Galmal Madi Ma Kello ටික නම් දෙන ඇසෙන්නේ කොල්ල මදි Galmal Mara kata sadyanan Neu tale Gidaran niya madadi rangi ya Yahan de Nilbang Muhudu tire Galmal Pipunu jaye Ma Dani bela Neu tale Bollywood baby
ये मेरा दिल प्यार का दीवाना 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 प्यार का दरवाना आता है मुझको प्यार में चल जाना मुश्किल है प्यार तेरा बच के जाना ये मेरा दिल प्यार का दीवाना ये मेरा दिल प्यार का दीवाना दिल वो चाहत से एक बाहर प्यार वो यार तुझा नाम पे मत जाए दिल वो चाहत से एक बाहर प्यार वो यार तुझा नाम पे मत जाए भूल जा मुझे
පොතක් බලන්නට සිතුනා සිතුවෙත් නෑ ඒ ජාමෙට ඔබව මතක් වෙයි කියලා මගේ ගතේ හැඟුමන් පෙලා මගේ හිතේ සක්මන් කළා මා දිහා බලා සුබන් සරයි ආදරේ කියා නොකියා ගියා කියා පොතේ ලියවී තිබුණා රේණු රේණු මල් මිටේ රේණු ඈත පෙම් කරන්න මට බැලූ රන් රොන් පිරි සඳරතනෝ මාගුටුවේ ඔබේ වතනෝ මාගුටුවේ සිතුවම්දෝ මාගුටුවේ හැබැහින්දෝ ඔබදුටුවේ මගේ ගතේ හැඟුමන් පෙලා මගේ හිතේ සක්මන් කළා මා දිහා බලා සුබන් සරයි ආදරේ කියා නොකියා ගියා කියා පොතේ ලියවී තිබුණා රේණු රේණු මල් මිටේ රේණු ඈත පෙම් කරන්න මට බැලූ රන් ලැබේ රොන් සැලෙන් රේණු රේණු මල් මිටේ රේණු ඈත පෙම් කරන්න මට බැලූ රන් සමගලකට මට ලැබෙන්නේ නෑලූ රොන් පිරි සැලෙන්න මල් රේණු රොන් පිරි සැලෙන්න මල් රේණු one more time රොන් පිරි සැලෙන්න මල් රේණු Soy un hombre muy entero que me estilo mejor. Aunque si no me falta ni el dinero, mi último. Cantando en mi caballo, por la ciela yo me voy. Y asesino sin ayuda, desmentido de todo. Ay, 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 me voy. Ay, mi morena de mi corazón. Ay, 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 me voy. Ay, mi morena de mi corazón. Me gusta tocar la guitarra, me gusta tocar el son. Mariachi me acompaña cuando me consigo. Me gusta tomar mis copas, ahogarse antes de mi pro. Cabernet tequila hablando con su sal de las naves. Ay, 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 me voy. Ay, mi morena de mi corazón. Ay, 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 me voy. Ay, mi morena de mi corazón. Me gusta tocar de guitarra, me gusta tocar el son. Mariachi me acompaña cuando me cosillo. Me gusta tomar en mis copas, aborreciente solo me con. Cabernet tequila hablando con su sal de las naves. Ay, 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 me voy. Ay, mi morena de mi corazón. Ay, 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 me voy. Ay, mi morena de mi corazón.
Pirile, lama,
Nelum male piti kadala orru sadala Lewala mulen ruwa damala Detum nenge guda vela yamunela vela Api surangana loke soyala Surangana loke di mama sulana vela Oh banalama mi pavan salala Vita mala soya pia mai mi rungala Mama samanala etwa ki sarasila Nelum male piti kadala orru sadala Wala mulen ruwa damala Detum nenge guda vela yamunela vela Api surangana loke soyala Hey bam 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 Hey bam 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 Say bam 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 Isala me no puto baida makabala Lasno me gassena pudi atta salala Aadare kiya kiya indala Mata nukiya me ai kiya manayata piya bala Manayata piya bala Manayata piya bala Ai kiya manayata piya bala Lasno to pipuluan mal kalpira na piya bel Mama asa karana mani kateni Tureta kalega Nuhala kage manawata Lasno magi kirili surata Supunjanda dile aase taruna ganetti Belalla perali avilla sudu vella simiti Samana pinnana matugi kuwanata ekketti Oya ai taniyama kirilliya kale kata veli ai taniyama kale kata veli Lassanata pittuwana magal pirana diya vel Mama aasa karana mani kateni Tureta kalega uhala kage manawakal Lassana magi kirilli suratal
e parve e vage e parve e vage e ai mona bella e kiri sina e rampala e damana e kannalola e bandalola ave bella
Elgala disappearala konde nendeman masuyala kusuyala anna dunneman kolla kotala kanda hatala bonde dunneman apoi menna bole me yodita manne palu nonaki judamani ke balala janava me api lobana tuwa pandru dala enava me api judamani ke balala janava me api judamani ke balala janava me api come on Ame kanda gahe kola halenni awwa wedi vela me kanda gahe kola halenawa awwa wedi vela kanda gahe kola halenni awwa wedi vela ape kello kollo metana natai ape kello kollo metana natai වෙන තැන්වල නම් ඇත්තටම බීලා වැඩි වෙලා අපේ කෙල්ල කොල්ල මෙතන නටයි සමහරුන්ට කෙල්ල කොල්ල කිව්වම හරි ජොලියකුත් යනවා ඉතින් කෙල්ල කොල්ල තියෙන ඔක්කොම ඉන්නවා අපි ඔක්කොම තරුණයි හදවතින් තරුණයි ඔයා තරුණයිද නියමයි අපි කෙල්ල කොල්ල මෙතන නටයි අනේ ජොලිය වැඩි වෙලා චූරමානිකේ බලාලා යනවා මේ අපි ලෝභ නැතුව පඳුරු දාලා එනවා මේ අපි චූරමානිකේ බලාලා යනවා මේ අපි චූරමානිකේ බලාලා යනවා මේ අපි Thank you. අවුල. එහෙම ඕගොල්ලෝ අනාථ කරලා යන්නේ. නෑ කිසි දුකක් සිටේ සීතල පවන් ගතේ ඉරිවල්ලුම් විලාසේ. දැතින් හොරින් වගේ ආදර හැඟුම් බැවේ සමනල ගමන් කතාවේ. සැනකෙලියේ සඳ එළියේ දිමුදු ලතාවයි සිලිසිලියේ සිව්මැලියේ ඔබරි හිනාවයි සැනකෙලියේ සඳ එළියේ දිමුදු ලතාවයි ඉවර නෑ. පොඩ්ඩක් බීට් එක මාරු කළා. ආරින් දෙපා. ඉස්කෝලේ යාළුවෙක් මේ ළඟදී බැන්දේ සූට් එකක් දාගත්තේ මාසෙකට පස්සේ ලස්සන කෙල්ලෙක් දැක්කා කොක්ටේල් එක මැද්දේ අර ඩයස්ගේ නංගිද බුදු අම්මෝ ලස්සන ඈනම් සුර අනනකනිය බොන්න වෙන්නේ තම්නික බැරිය සෑම සෙන්න බෑවම් මේ ගෙල්ල නැතුව ඩයස් මචං කාරණා උඹටත් හරි වාසනාවක් උඹ කැමති නැද්ද මගේ මස්සින වෙන්න here we go ඉස්සරාපි මාර යුනිෆෝම් කාලේ ගයිලක දැම්මා තනකන්නත් කාලේ ආයි එකක් දුන්නා අදහන්නට බෑනේ මගේ අතින් මාරගෙන ගියානේ ඩෑන්ස් ෆ්ලෝ එකට ඈනම් සුද අගනක් බැනිය බොන්න වෙන්නේ තම් දෙක බැනිය සෑම සෙන්න බෑවම් මේ කෙල්ල නැතුව ඩයස් මචං කාල උඹටත් හරි වාසනාවක් උඹ කැමති නැද්ද මගේ මස්සින වෙන්න සූරාගනක් දැනිය බොන්න වෙන්නේ තම් දෙක බැනිය සෑම සෙන්න බෑවම් මේ කෙල්ල නැතුව ඩයස් මචං කාරණා උඹටත් හරි වාසනාවක් උඹ කැමති නැද්ද මගේ මස්සින වෙන්න තාලා බලමුද ලුණු දෙයි නියමයි අපි දෙන්නා එක් ගිලා පාන වගේ රොවේ ඉන්නේ හැද වෙන්නා ඊන ගිලා සහයෝගෙන් වැඩේ දෙන්නේ සුදු හාලේ බම්බේලේ සම්පූලේ රස දුන්නේ වේල පලසිට පැවතෙන්නේ ලුණු හාලෙහි අපි දෙන්නා ඕ අපි දෙන්නා එක් ගිලා පාන වගේ රොවේ ඉන්නේ වෙන්නා ඊන ගිලා සහයෝගෙන් වැඩේ දෙන්නේ අනේ හැමදැන හැම පිට එක වගේ ගැලපෙන කට දිව පිනවන රසමුණගෙන දෙන ලුණු දෙහි කාවදත් පොතනක් නාගේ සිද්ධක් ජනහන දයගත් කෑම කිරහම ලුණු දෙහි අමේ ලුණු දෙහි රම්පිට රම්පරම් පම්පරබම් රබම් පම් රබම් පම් රබම් ලුණු දෙහි one more time ලුණු දෙහි ලුණු දෙහි ලුණු දෙහි ලුණු දෙහි one more time ලුණු දෙහි ලුණු දෙහි ලුණු දෙහි ලුණු දෙහි
Yeah, thanks you brothers, you're very good.
පියමන්නේ ඇයිද එසේ ගිතවා ඔක්කොම සිත මෙසේ දුරගව්වේ මා ඉන්නේ මත්තේ ලැබුණා මේ සිතුවිලි සෙවනලි මාවතේ බයිලා එකක් පොඩි ආතල් එකක් නියමයි.
Omole papa mutulu papa ape ළඟට එන්නකෝ කොමරි ලතා බොළඳ කතා අපට කියාද omole papa mutulu papa ape ළඟට එන්නකෝ කොමරි ලතා බොළඳ කතා අපට කියාද ලයි 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 ලයි
මහපාරේ හිමින් වරෙල්
කොමල කතා මුකුළු කතා අපේ ළඟට එන්නකෝ කොමරි ලතා බොළඳ කතා අපට කියාද කොමල කතා මුකුළු කතා අපේ ළඟට එන්නකෝ කොමරි ලතා බොළඳ කතා අපට කියාද ලයි 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 ලයි
යන්නද අපි සවාරි
කොමල පපා මුකුළු පපා අපේ ළඟට එන්නකෝ කොමරි ලතා බොළඳ කතා අපට කියාද කොමල පපා මුකුළු පපා අපේ ළඟට එන්නකෝ කොමරි ලතා බොළඳ කතා අපට කියාද ලයි 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 Baila bole, toile bole, ඉවර වෙන්න ළඟ වගේ අපව දමා පැනලා ගියා පෙට්‍රල් ටික ටැංකියේ Baila bole, toile bole, ඉවර වෙන්න ළඟ වගේ අපව දමා පැනලා ගියා පෙට්‍රල් ටික ටැංකියේ චෙරියෝ 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 බැරියෝ බැරියෝ
තවත් බයිලා බැරි
කොමල පපා මුකුළු පපා අපේ ළඟට එන්නකෝ කොමරි ලතා බොළඳ කතා අපට කියාද කොමල පපා මුකුළු පපා අපේ ළඟට එන්නකෝ කොමරි ලතා බොළඳ කතා අපට කියාද ලයි 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 ලයි
මිට පාසි පනම් හොඳ හැටි තියෙනවනම්
හිටගෙන දිවියලෝ මවන්න ඩාලින්
අනේ ඔයා ආදරෙන
මල වගේ තරේ තියන් හෙලිකොප්ටරේ වගේ දුවඤ්ඤා
අත මිට පාසි පනම් හොඳ හැටි තියෙනවනම්
හිටගෙන දිවියලෝගේ මවන්න
ඩාලින් ඔයා මට ආදරෙන
මල වගේ තරේ තියන් හෙලිකොප්ටරේ වගේ දුවන්නා
සීතල කතාවයි ඕමල හිනාවයි මට ලැජ්ජයි
මොනවාලි උඹ මටම තමයි ඔබින්නේ සීතල කතාවයි ඕමල හිනාවයි රත්තරනේ අම්මවා
අත මිට පාසි පණ මට හැඩ තියෙනවනම්
හිටගෙන දිවිය ලෝකෙම වන්න
අනේ ඔය මට ආදරෙන
මල වගේ කරේ තියන් හෙලිකොප්ටරේ වගේ දුවන්නා කොටාලේ
අත මිට පාසි පණ මට හැඩ තියෙනවනම්
හිටගෙන දිවිය ලෝකෙම වන්න
ඩාලින් ඔය මට ආදරෙන
මල වගේ කරේ තියන් හෙලිකොප්ටරේ වගේ දුවන්නා ගෞම
Sandiri la kauma mewe edagela yak. Ali de kapatu be atia අපේ නූනගේ වැඩ පුදුමයි අඩතරු ඉසි වෙනවා මරුනේ නැතුව මනෝනා මිනි කවුන්ට් සොයනවා යන්නටත් ලෝබයි අඬ අඬ ඉන්නනවා මිනි පෙට්ටි කඩෙන් මිනි කවුන්ට් මෙමයි නිල්ලුවා මිනි කවුන්ට් සමග මිනි පෙට්ටිය පුත් ලැබුණා ආවික පුත් ලැබුණා ඒකම මමත් ගොඩ වුණා ඒ ළඟටම එන්නවට පිටසන කරුවේ මේ මගේ නෝනා මර අඬ දීගෙන පැන්නා සල්ලි දීලා කවුම මරුවේ ඇටගෙන යන්න මම තඩි බලලා වෙරි භූමියේ කියලා බලලා හට මේ ඇහිලා
මාව
මරන්න තොට එච්චර පුළුවන් නම් මට කොච්චර පුළුවන්ද ආපු දීපු වේලාවට පුංචි විහිළුවක් කරුවට විහිළු ඔද විහිළු ඒවා ගන්නවා සුදුය රාහමිලා වගේ අය පාසුවට වාසියට දැන දැන වැරදි කරනවා එහෙම කළත් නිදාසට කියන්න කරුණු තියනවා අනේ නැතිනම් හදලා කියනවා නැතිනම් හදලා කියනවා ගමරාලගේ එල හරකේ හොරකම් කළ හරක් හොරේ කියනවා
කවුද
දුටු ගවයා කෑගසුවා
කොහෙද කොමගේ හර කරන් යන්නේ
හරක තමයි එයාගේ කොහොමද හරක්නේ ඒ ඔය ගණන් හොඳ නෑනේ දොස් කියන්න
යාගේ තමයි යකෝ
හරකේ කොහෙද මාළඟ කොනෙන්නේ අල්ලන් ඉන්නේ පාසුවට වාසියට දැන දැන වැරදි කරනවා එහෙම කළත් නිදාසට කියන්න කරුණු තියනවා අයියෝ නැතිනම් හදලා කියනවා
නැතිනම් ප්‍රවලා
කියනවා ඉස්සර කාලේ පාටන් ඔබේ අය රසකී සින්දු කෝකන් ගැයුම් හැටි ඉස්සර කාලේ පාටන් ඔබේ අය රසකී සින්දු කෝකන් ගැයුම් හැටි අපයි තාමෝනි වයාමයි බැංජුරබ මතකයි තාමෝනි වයාමයි බැංජුරබ සවිගම පදනි හරියට දැනගෙන රාග තාල නෑ අකුලට රැකගෙන තප්ලසල් විනාම අරගෙන කීව සින්දුවට තවමත් නොමෙරෙන කීව සින්දුවට තවමත් නොමෙරෙන සරිගම පමගරි මගරි සගරිග 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 ආදින්නා බගදින්නා දාදදින්නා
සරිගම පදනි හරියට දැනගෙන රාග තාල ලෑර අකුරට රැකගෙන තප්පස මිරාව අරගෙන කීව සින්දුවක තවමත් නොමැරෙන කීව සින්දුවක තවමත් නොමැරෙන සරිගම පමගරි මගරි සගරික 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 සගා දින්නා තතරින් තාරතරිර තාරතරින් නා 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 ඇති නේද? ඇතිද හතිද?
ඇහෙන දකින දේවල් කොතරම් තිබුණද අදද දැනෙන දේවල් ඇයි එතරම් සිරවෙලා නැවතිලා නැතිනම් සීමාවක නිදහසේ ඉගිලිලා යමු එකවනක
සෑමදේම නිමවිය හැක නිමේෂයක එහෙම උනෝතින් මොනවා හිතන්නේ සිහිනවි මණ්ඩල කවුළු පියන් ඇරුණම අනන්තයට යනවාමයි මේ මොහොතෙම සිරවෙලා නැවතිලා නැතිනම් සීමාවක නිදහසේ ඉලිලා යන එක්තරැනක සිරවෙලා නැවතිලා නැතිනම් සීමාවක නිදහසේ ඉගිලිලා යමු එකවනක One more time! සිරවෙලා නිදහසේ ඉගිලිලා යමු Oh
හැඟීමක් නෑ
මොහොතින් මොහොතට ගෙවෙන කාලය දැනෙනවා කාටත් එක විදියට මිනියම් ඉර සඳ සිසිලස අතරේ හොයනවා හොයනවා මේ අපි කවුරුද සිතුවම් කළ අතරේ අහනවා බලනවා මේ අපි කවුරුද ඉර බැස යන උම්මන් යාමේ තරු එක දෙක දිලිසෙන කළුවා පාසේ
ගලා හැලෙන රිද්මේ නැහැරි ඇදී යන්නේ ඈතින් ඈතට පාවි සුළඟසේ
මොහොතින් මොහොතට ගෙවෙන කාලය දැනෙනවා කාටත් එක විදියට මිනියම් ඉර සඳ සිසිලස අත්තරේ හොයනවා හොයනවා මේ අපි කවුරුද
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
निबाहों में आबादती है मोहब्बत
මල්